Next game on the list, Brad, we have Detroit, according to Bovada, +3 at Chicago.
Ooh, man. For as bad as Green Bay looked, Chicago looked worse.
And they've looked worse
But
weeks in
they've
a
looked
row.
worse. Yes, that
For a
wasn't new
long
for
time.
them. Right, for a long time. That wasn't new.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, man. Are they still going with my buddy
Turd
Ed calls
biscuit,
it
turd
Turd
biscuit,
Biscuit.
turd biscuit.
Turd Biscuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Are they still going with Turd Biscuit?
I haven't heard otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, are we all just pointing the finger at him, or
Turd
is he the
Biscuit.
reason they stink?
There's some talk about Matt Nagy's offense is too predictable too.
Well,
my beef
yeah.
all along is that they haven't involved Tarik Cohen. Last year, Tarik Cohen was like getting like 15 touches a game, and he was a factor in the running and the passing game. This year, they're not really using him, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. He's probably the biggest spark in their offense, and they're not using him. Or maybe they just can't get him the ball. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not working. Whatever the formula it is, right? Whatever
Yeah.
the equation is, it's not adding up. Whatever
I
it
do
is.
think, and we talked about this before the season too. I do think that look, when Fangio left to become the head coach of the Denver Broncos, I do think that was a slight downgrade in what's his face Pagano coming in there. You can't replace a really great head coach and the chemistry he has and knowing the players. Like that takes time to build. Like Pagano,
does.
he's got
It
a little
does.
bit, even though they're similar schemes, he's just different. And so like this Bears defense, like as lights out, and they're still a great unit. They're great, but they're not as dominant as they were last year. And there could be more factors to that. We saw this in 2018 with the Jaguars. Trubisky's inability to push the chains and keep the
Yes,
offense on the
right.
field,
You
it
can't
makes the
be
defense
dominant.
tired.
It makes the defense tired, and if you're always behind on field position, it's
Yeah.
going to. Yeah, right. The offense helps the defense, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And the Bears had zero offense for weeks now.
Weeks.
Weeks, man. So that Bears defense could even be better, but come on. dude. I mean,
Yeah,
you can't-
agreed. I don't think
can they overcome?
Yeah, exactly. This defense, and we're seeing Jacksonville kind of rebound a little bit from last year, and of course trading Jalen Ramsey doesn't help. But Chicago, they still have Mack, they still have great pieces. I think this is a great defense, but you can't rely on this defense to hold every team to 10 points a game when they're on the field for however long they are a game. It's just not realistic, and I think we're getting. I'll say this: when we post these videos, we're getting less and less arguments about this when we talk about this week to week. But Trubisky, turd biscuit. I actually like that. I like that phrase we came up. It's like sea biscuit, but it's a crappy quarterback instead. So I'm assuming you're taking Detroit, Brad.
I'll take Detroit. Yeah, I will.
I'm surprised. Look, I know it's Chicago at home, but Detroit's offense is scoring a lot of points.
Yeah,
I don't see Chicago being out as good as the defense is. I feel like the defense or the special teams, they have to score a touchdown for the Bears to cover this spread. And certainly winning the turnover battle is crucial. Fantasy-wise, I still respect the Bears' defense. I think this will be a tougher matchup for Detroit. I have Stafford, as great as he's been playing, as a fringe start this week. I don't like either really one of the running backs. I do think Golladay and Jones will have decent games. For Chicago, you can't start Trubisky. David Moore is an okay. Tarik Cohen should get an opportunity to get in the end zone if they give him the damn ball. And Allen Robinson will have a shot to have a really nice game, and maybe even Taylor Gabriel if you're desperate on waivers.